Repair Clinic makes fixing things easy, with millions of replacement parts available on our website and the help you need to do the repair yourself. Since we encourage you to perform this procedure safely, a warning icon will appear when you should use caution. For many canopy vent hood repairs, you will need to disassemble the appliance. Before you attempt this, be sure to turn off the power supply to the hood and place a blanket over the cooktop to protect the surface. To access the components inside the hood, rotate the access panel down. Use a flathead screwdriver to loosen the two screws securing the panel. Fully unthread the screws to release the panel. Now remove both grease filters. Use a T10 Torx bit to unthread the screws to release the filter frames. To reach the blower assembly, unthread the screws to detach the blower assembly cover. To access the control housing, you'll need to remove the light assembly panel. First, unthread the screws securing the panel. Then slide the panel back to detach. Disconnect the light assembly wire connectors and set the panel aside. For easier access to components inside the control housing, unthread the screws securing the housing to the mounting rail. Release the power supply cable from the retaining clip and disconnect all of the wire connectors to fully release the housing. Now use a T15 Torx bit to unthread the screws securing the control housing cover. Remove the cover to access the transformer and run capacitor. If you need to replace the capacitor, use a Phillips-head screwdriver to unthread the mounting screw securing the component to the control housing. Disconnect the wires to fully remove the old capacitor. Install the new run capacitor by first connecting the wires to the terminals. Position the component in the control housing and replace the screw to secure. Realign the control housing cover and secure it with the screws. Reinstall the control housing by first connecting all of the wire connectors. Reposition the control housing on the mounting rail and secure the power supply cable in the retaining clip. Thread and tighten the screws to secure the housing. Reinstall the light assembly panel by first connecting the wire connectors. Realign the panel. Slide it forward. Then thread and tighten the screws. Reposition the blower assembly cover and secure it with the screws. Realign the grease filter frames and rethread the screws to secure. Replace the grease filters. Align the access panel on the hinges. Then thread and tighten the two screws to secure. Once the rear of the panel is secured, rotate the panel up and snap it into position. To access the air damper, use a Phillips-head screwdriver to unthread the screws, securing the upper chimney cover to the mounting bracket. With the screws removed, detach both the upper and lower chimney covers from the vent hood. To replace the air damper, use a T10 Torx bit to unthread the screws, securing the damper to the blower housing. Slide the air damper and venting forward. Then detach the old damper from the venting. Install the new air damper by first attaching it to the venting. Push the venting back until you can align the new damper on the blower housing. Thread and tighten the screws to secure the damper. Confirm that the upper chimney cover is inserted into the lower cover. Now align the lower cover on the vent hood. Then lift the upper cover up to the ceiling. Thread the screws to secure the cover to the mounting bracket. With the appliance fully reassembled, turn the power supply back on, and the vent hood should be ready for use. At Repair Clinic, we make fixing things easy. Thank you for supporting the production of these videos by purchasing your parts from our website.